Netanyahu pada pemimpin Kristen. Dukungan Anda memberi kami banyak kekuatan. 15 November kemarin, Perdana Menteri Israel Benjamin Netanyahu bertemu beberapa pemimpin Kristen. William Franklin Graham, misionaris anak Billy Graham, pemimpin Samaritan Purse, organisasi Kristen yang terinspirasi dari kisah orang Samaria yang baik hati yang menolong orang Yahudi dalam Alkitab. Samaritan Purse meresponi tragedi 7 Oktober dengan memberikan 21 ambulans bagi Magen David Adom, unit pertolongan pertama Israel.
You leave us speechless, right? We are all speechless. We are amazed with the amount of love, with the amount of hope that you bring.
Rombongan Kristen juga ke beberapa kibbutz dan sempat bertemu dengan seorang wanita yang suaminya adalah seorang dokter yang dibunuh teroris Hamas saat mengendarai mobil ke klinik.
See you again. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
The time of need. Thank you. Thank you. Please, come in.
Ken Isaacs.
Hi, how are you?
Mr. Pramash,
Good to see you.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
There are millions of Christians around the world praying that God will give you His wisdom. And we pray that God will give you success. And so that's our prayer.
Well, thank you. The fact that you're coming here standing with Israel, in Israel,
Yes,
is mightily important and gives us a lot of strength, a lot of encouragement. I have to say that the world today appears to be divided by two forces. Those who support Israel in its just fight against Hamas terrorism, and those who support Hamas terrorism. I think Reverend Graham, with your so many followers around the world, understand that Israel is fighting a just war, fighting according to international law, trying to minimize civilian casualties, root out the terrorists, and I think that's our common battle, the battle of civilization against barbarism.
Well, it's good versus evil. And we know that God, we know there's a God and we know there's a devil and evil. And the devil has been fighting God for we don't know how many thousands of years, but I think Israel is God's people. The Bible tells us that. And so it's clear. And the devil wants to destroy this nation, wants to destroy the Jewish people, and he's tried over and over and over to do that.
And we're not going to let him do it.
No, sir.
When we say we, it's the combined forces of,
We stand with
of civilization, and we truly support that. I have to say that by contrast, there are forces that support the terrorists, and one of them is President Erdogan of Turkey, who calls Israel a terrorist state, but actually supports the terrorist state of Hamas, has himself bombed Turkish villages inside Turkey itself. So we're not going to get any lectures from them. We stand with those who stand for justice and truth, like Reverend Graham, our many Christian friends around the world, but also so many others. And we saw that yesterday in a mass demonstration in Washington of Jewish leaders and non-Jewish leaders, leaders of the Senate, leaders of the House. They stood for Israel, they stood for truth, they stood for justice, and that's the forces of civilization that will ultimately win the day. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Please.
Thank you for the happiest year of my life.